Hello and welcome to our channel MarshStream, your public performance broadcast platform. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You can also donate to our tip jar and support the arts and artists of MarshStream by clicking the link below in the description. Check out our website at themarsh.org for all upcoming live performances. Now enjoy the show.
So this is our fifth and final class of this series. And we are wanting to let you know that if you're wanting to continue doing this type of work, well, a few things. We wanted to give you some resources to continue after this class is finished. This class is hopefully going to continue. I'm planning, Jana unfortunately won't be able to come back, but you never know, she might make some guest appearances. I am hoping to continue it. It might take a short 3-week break or so. So if you are interested in finding out whether or not, if you haven't already filled out the contact form, please do that. If you do think you want to maybe continue. And then also Jana's class on Sundays, if you wanted to keep going straight through. It's a wonderful class. I highly recommend it. And it's at, I always mess up the time, 10:45. If you want to talk, there's 15 minutes of talking before the class starts at 11. If you want to just chat and have a little community time. It's from 11 to 12 on Sundays. And then there's also a program, an at-home learning program through the Rensha site, the organization that Jana actually runs, and that's our teacher, it's his organization. So there's an at-home learning where you can actually do for, I think it's $30. You can do sort of there's the Tian Yuan program. There are a bunch of different programs, and the link will be in the chat room, along with the link for the Rensha Americas, the website, with a lot more information and resources on there. So those are things you can do to continue these practices if you'd like. And what we're going to do today, build the Qi field as usual. Jan is going to get us into a wonderful Qigong state. And then she's going to talk about what does that mean to be in a good Qigong state, and how do we manifest it, and how do we maintain it. And then we're going to learn a supplemental practice called pulling Qi, which will bring in a bunch of the different principles and theories that we've been working with these past 5 weeks. And then we're going to do a nice guided practice again of Tian Yuan. And then we're going to close the series. So that's pretty much what we're doing today. Gianna, would you like to get started?
Sure. Welcome, everyone. So we're going to transition from whatever was before we turned on the MarshStream to be here together and build a Qi field. So sit comfortably or lie down if you're lying down, and gently close the eyes. Bringing awareness inside and taking a moment to be present just by noticing, becoming more aware of the body. Feeling the body sitting on the ground or the chair or lying down. It may be hot, it may be cold, just noticing how the body feels in this moment. Noticing the mind. Is it in the past? Is it in the future? Is it right here? Is it slow? Is it fast? Just noticing, becoming more aware. Noticing the breath. And as we brought ourselves more to this moment with an awareness, how we're feeling, can explore a bit of the spaciousness inside. And what does that feel like today? And as we build the chi field together for this class, we can open our hearts to one another, to this experience. We can open out more to nature. Think of your favorite spot in nature or place you saw today. Or feeling that connection to nature. And expanding out even further. Greeting the universe. Greeting all of existence with a sense of openness. And drawing awareness back to the body, feeling relaxed, feeling open, with a sense of acceptance. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So in this class, this is our last class, last out of 5. And if this is your first time here, welcome. If you've missed a few, that's okay too. If you've been with us all the way, then we're building up a foundation to take with you further from here. And we've gone over the practice of Tian Yuan, which is the first method of Yuan Qigong. We've reviewed and learned the movements. We've learned the mind activities. And then today we're going to focus on state. So Yuan Tzu, he's the gentleman who created this style of Yuan Qigong. And he said, if you were to divide up your focus for a practice, you would say maybe 10% of the practice, the importance of the practice is focusing on the body and the movements and understanding those, being aware of what they're doing. 30% would be the mind activity. So the mind always has a job to do in the style of Qigong. So the mind activity would be 30%. And the remaining 60% would be the state. You may wonder, what is state? State is something that we embody. So you're all familiar with a grumpy state. You're familiar with in an uplifted state, relaxed state, a calm state. It's a state of being. And in Qigong, we're shooting for relaxed, calm, and natural. Relaxed is a very familiar term. We use it all the time. You have a sense, or you may have experienced when you relax, just the flow happens a little easier with relaxation. And healing happens easier too when we're relaxed. It allows the natural process that's there. It allows chi to flow more smoothly. And calm is not just calm on the outside, but it's really, more importantly, calm on the inside. So there's a term called ding, D-I-N-G, and it means internally undisturbed. So calm state is one that's really not disturbed, which takes a lot of work and a lot of practice. It's not something that I think most of us grow up learning how to do. But when we're relaxed and we're calm, what comes out of that is natural. So natural is not to be confused with familiar. You know, oh, I react this way and I just get upset and that's natural. That's not natural, that's familiar. Familiar natural comes out of a relaxed and calm state. And when the three are together, relaxed, calm, and natural, there's an internal joy that can arise. It's uplifted. There's a sense of well-being. There's a sense of freedom and a lightness that can happen. So that's very important in our work in Qigong as we're working towards that. And we're welcoming it. And this is a very rich system of Qigong that works on the heart, works on the patterns of the consciousness. So we can start working on what gets in the way of us being in a calm and relaxed and natural way. But in this class, since we're working on the first method, it is something that we start to explore. And as I mentioned, it's an embodied state. So it's a feeling too. It's what our mind's doing, but it's also how we feel within ourselves. And that's something that's very important because that's when the healing process happens. That's where the positive, uplifting aspect of life really has a chance to manifest. And it manifests through us and in us. And then a good state is something that we carry with us everywhere we go. So it's an atmosphere that we create, that we can hold within ourselves and really benefit humanity with it. So it's something you can do. If you want to wonder how to help people, how to help the world, you can work on your state. Carry that with you. Bring it into everything you do. So in Qigong practice, it's our formal practice. We have this opportunity, we have a method, we have tools, and we do our formal practice. And from there, we can take what we're learning and walk with it in every moment of our lives. And that's really what we're working towards. We're working to uplift our whole life, not just the moments when we're practicing, but this is the training ground. This is where we're trying new things. This is where we're learning and growing. And then in the real world is when we really ratchet up our skill set by dealing with real life and everything that comes at us. So in this practice today, we are going to put an emphasis on the state. And Tracy's going to teach, as she mentioned, a supplemental exercise, pulling Qi. It's very simple. You'll notice the mind activity may be very familiar because it's similar to what we do in Tianyuan. And what I recommend, and I'm sure Tracy will guide this too, is just to really open up, find your relaxation, explore calm, and really guide the mind using the mind activity to this state, to the uplifting information. And I'll hand it over to Tracy so we can move into that part of our class today.
Thanks, Anna.
Mm-hmm.
So pulling Qi is the benefit of a lot. There are a lot of benefits of it, but one or two of the main benefits are that it's really simple to learn, and it's really simple to do. It's a really powerful tool, even though it's so simple, you might think, oh, that's not going to do a whole lot, but it can move mountains if you really can get into almost a hypnotic state while you're doing it. I actually did not like this practice when I first started because I was a very impatient person and I could not get the focus. And so I was just too impatient and I didn't want to do it. But when I really realized that, oh, I'm having trouble with this one. This is actually one that's really good for me to do because there's a reason that I'm having trouble with it. So when I really worked on the focus and the connection, the other thing that it can do is really help you get a connection to Qi. If you're not feeling it now, by doing this practice, you may feel it more, be more sensitive to it. And it can help to unify the mind and the body and Qi in a better way so that you actually are, so all these three things are working together in a beautiful, harmonious way. My mind isn't off here, my body's doing something else, and the Qi doesn't know where to go. So they're all brought together in a beautiful way. helping us to stay in that healthier and that better state that Jana was just talking about. It can calm the body and mind. It can also increase the amount of qi and the quality of qi that we've talked about in previous classes. So for such a simple exercise, it's pretty powerful. It can be very meditative, and it's a wonderful practice if you're having trouble, if you just want to calm your body. So the physical movements, they can be done sitting, standing, lying down. You can do it while you're walking. And I will show you what they are. So the physical movements are basically simply, you just bring your hands up to in front of your abdomen, as if you're holding a chi ball. You're gonna relax your whole body. You will have gone through the physical relaxation and the state that Jana just led us through. You bring your palms up, facing forward or facing together, holding a small chi ball. And then slowly you open out from the elbows. Everything's relaxed and you're just opening out a little bit. And then you close back in to where your palms or your hands are close, but they're not touching. You're still holding that chi ball. And you just open out, making sure your shoulders are relaxed, your hands and fingers are all relaxed, and close back in. So that is the movement. That's it. It's just very slow, very gentle, very relaxed. You're just opening and closing. And the mind activity, so that's the physical activity. The mind activity is that you really want to stay with that inward focus, that unified internal, external focus. So when your hands are opening, you're expanding out to the void, out to the whole universe as far as you can, in with your consciousness, with your awareness. Your hands are just opening. Your hands are just helping your consciousness to move or to go out. And then when you draw back in, you're drawing that chi back into the space between your hands. So you're bringing all of your awareness back to that space. So you're just opening out to the universe, drawing back in. And the information that you bring with that is really important. So you're seeing, when you're drawing the chi back, you're seeing everything is clear and healthy and bright. And you're bringing in that calm and that relaxation. So everything is positive. You're using your consciousness in a positive way. It's not a Pollyanna positive. You're bringing in that information. So I'm going to guide us through a short practice so that we can play with it. And I just invite you to really try to get out of your head and immerse yourself in that the expansiveness of the practice. Really try to unify the mind, the body, and the chi, and just let yourself go. So you don't really need to, like Jana was saying, the movement is only 10%, the physical movement is only 10% of the practice. So if you are moving and you find that you kind of are just not moving much at all, I've seen people learning this and they just kind of get into this paralyzed state and it seems like they're not doing anything, but they're still using their consciousness, the mind activity, and staying in the good state. So if the movement gets in the way of you staying in the good state, then just let the movement go. You can use your mind to do it. It's good to use the movement because it does help you stay in that good state, but try to just get into as relaxed a state as you can. All right, so we're going to Start out, just let your hands relax wherever they are. And just close your eyes. And just get back into that centered, grounded state. And just allow your body to dissolve. So that the chi inside of you is no different from the chi outside of you. It's all connected. And you're just empty. Feel that unification. Feeling the awareness inside your body. Just letting go of your thought. Giving yourself permission to play and just imagine what it feels like to be expansive. And in a relaxed way, just slowly raise your hands in front of your navel, holding a chi ball. And now thinking inside your fingers, feel the chi, feel the blood on the chi at the tip of your fingers. Bring all your awareness to the tip of your fingers. And then focus your attention between your palms. Just imagine that space, that void between your palms is the center of the universe. And if the universe is sort of a scary or an obtuse word, you can choose anything else to you that feels nourishing. It could be God energy. It could be your higher self energy. It could be just the energy of nature. And expanding that awareness out by pulling from the elbows, just opening slightly, expand that awareness out to the universe, to your higher self, and connecting. So if you're expanding the void between your hands to the void of the universe, and the further the mind goes, the better. And you're going to connect with that pure chi out there. And then slowly bringing your hands back, closing, drawing from the elbows, bringing your palms close but not touching. Relaxing your body, opening out again. Take your awareness out as far as you can go in all directions. And close, thinking the chi is gathering between your hands. Open out, connecting to the pure chi of the universe, or connecting to that, whatever that nourishing energy is for you. Imagine that the chi ball is becoming brighter and more dense. And closing back in, calm, relaxed. Awareness goes straight to the chi ball between your hands. Just moving at your own pace. Open and close for a little while. Opening from the elbows. Connecting. Using your mind activity to think that chi is abundant and bright. Body and mind and chi are all unified. You may begin to feel more sensations between your hands as you close, as you draw more and more chi in. chi balls getting bigger and brighter. Relaxing your shoulders, your arms, and your fingers. Just let your whole body dissolve into the chi. Breathing is just natural. It may sync up with the open and closed movements. Now that we've gathered a lot of chi between our hands, we can use it to heal. Use it in a healing way. So visualize an area on your body that could use some support. It could even be an emotional support that you're needing. And I want you to visualize that area or that situation between your hands, between your palms. It could be your knee or your back. It could be anger. It could be creativity that you want to nourish. And just imagine that between your hands. If it's a physical part, don't see the physical image of the body part. It's just space. It's just transparent and bright, empty. And chi is penetrating that space. So there's no sense of sickness or discomfort or agitation, just light. And now open out again and think the infinite void and the chi of the universe. And you're connecting. And as you close, you're drawing all of that chi back to that body part, back between your hands, back to that emotion that you want to clear, that you want to support. Open out, dispersing sick chi or any blockages. Opening out, sending it out to the universe to recycle, transform. And close back in, bringing fresh, pure, healthy chi. Body's bright, functioning perfectly. Opening out, becoming one with the universe, one with that source, that healing energy. Close, bringing all of that health and healing and love inside. Chi is flowing freely. Everything is healthy and pure. Continue to open and close. Feeling your body at the same time with brightness, with lightness. Feeling the expansion. One last time, open out and connect. All the chi you can imagine back between your hands. Bring awareness back to the chi ball. And relaxing your hands, bringing them out to the side, turning the palms forward. Connecting with all the chi that's surrounding you, that you've just been working with, that you've just been soaking in. Drawing it all back. Infusing every cell in your body. Drawing that light and joy, health and healing, clarity, and oneness. Bringing your hands on top of lower dantian. Just see yourself as transparent. The more transparent you can see yourself, the deeper the chi can go. Gathering the chi into lower dantian. Visualizing bright, abundant, healthy, free flowing. When you're ready, relax your arms. You can open your eyes. So now Jana is going to help us take all of that chi and move into a practice of Tien Wen and expand on all of that gathering and dispersing and opening and closing and transforming.
Great, thanks, Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's stand up. Find a comfortable spot. We'll start by adjusting our posture, having 2 feet on the ground, feeling them flat, lifting from the top of the head. The chin tucks in naturally. The whole spine begins to resettle and open. We're going to adjust our body by relaxing. This is familiar if you've been here before, if this is your first time. Then we're going to adjust the chi and the mind. So we'll do all this standing with our eyes closed, and then we'll begin the form. And now I'll guide us through that practice. So picking a point in front of you, about 3 feet in front of you, or at some point to rest your vision on. This is the beginning of starting to focus our mind on an external point. And then slowly draw that point and draw your vision back into the center of the head, gently closing your eyes. Now the focus is inside the head, behind the eyes. And we've done a wonderful job relaxing already. We're going to continue that by relaxing the mind, relaxing the muscles in the face, relaxing the body. And guiding awareness into the neck, relaxing all the muscles of the neck, filling the neck with bright chi, seeing the body as transparent. Guiding awareness into the shoulders, feeling into the shoulders, filling them with awareness. like two streams of chi traveling down the arms. The arms melt into bright chi. Awareness goes down all the way to the fingertips. Bringing awareness into the chest. Feeling the spaciousness inside the chest. Inviting spaciousness inside the chest and the back. The torso. The pelvis. The hips. And guiding awareness and relaxation down into the legs. Relaxing the knees. The ankles and the feet. And feeling the whole body right here and right now. There's an expansiveness inside the body. By seeing it as transparent, there's an expansiveness that can happen within. More space, more capacity. We're opening up through relaxation. Now from the inside, we will open ourselves out to become one with the universe. Guide awareness back to the body. And allow the bright universe to nurture the heart with love and compassion. Opening out again with the sense of awe and respect for all that is. And drawing back with a sense of peaceful calm. Chi is moving smoothly and harmoniously. I'm feeling light, free, natural. Joy is opening the heart naturally. We'll get ready to begin the form. You're welcome to open your eyes or keep them closed or do a combination, whatever suits you. So we start by lifting the palms parallel to the floor. And we're going to circle the shoulders. We're going to circle them in, down, out, and up. I'm going to go in, down, out, and up. It's the rotation of the circle to keep track of which direction they're moving in. Down and out. So they're going up, in, down, and out. Up. As we go in, the elbows go in, the knees bend. As we extend the arms out, the legs straighten. Now the awareness goes to in. So the in and out movement here. Extending out. You want to keep the shoulder rotation, you can, but it's not the most important. So if you want to focus on the in and the out, and the mind activity of going inward and expanding out. Each time the arms go a little higher. We guide awareness inside our transparent body, and we expand our awareness out in all directions, connecting with the universe, and then drawing awareness back in. Extending out. Arms are at shoulder height, and we'll keep moving up. So the awareness is inside the body, and we can expand out to that uplifting aspect of life. Connect with it and draw it back and allow it to fill the body. Opening out, connecting with life, and drawing back, filling the space inside with that bright chi. Opening out, connecting in, expanding out, and connecting in. We'll expand out, arms are above the head. Turn the palms facing forward. Now we're going to circle our shoulders backwards and down, forward and up, back, down, forward and up. As our hands and arms go in, the knees bend. And then we expand out. The limbs expand out and the mind goes too. And then we draw awareness to deep inside the body and expand awareness out. Drawing back. Awareness is inside the body and expanding out, connecting with life. Spring and drawing back. Awareness is inside. Expanding out. Arms are at shoulder height and we'll keep slowly moving them down. Guiding awareness to inside the body. And we expand our awareness, connecting with joy of life. And draw that back to inside. Naturally arising. Expanding out and connecting in. We can expand out to that vastness, the compassion, and draw back in, filling ourselves. Expanding out and connecting in. Expanding out, we'll do this last one. And drawing back, awareness is inside the body, mind. Hands are naturally at the side, palms face backwards. Now we're going to circle back. This is our shoulders. Up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Making a nice smooth circle with the shoulders back and up. We're not pausing, we just keep moving, circle, down, back, up. Awareness is out, drawing it back in. It's not really out actually, it's just one. It's more like we expand, connecting with the universe, becoming one with it. And then when we draw awareness to back inside the body, all the chi comes to. It's effortless. Expanding out, connecting, and drawing back the awareness. Opening out, guiding back. We'll do one more, expanding out with the awareness. Hands going naturally to the side. Awareness is inside, connecting with lower jiao. Lower jiao is between the pubic bone and the belly button. Connecting with this part of the body, all the organs in this part of the body, but seeing it as transparent and bright, formless. So you can connect with that like we did with the pulling chi, where the chi is between your hands. Lower jiao, and connect with lower jiao between the hands. And then we're at the shoulders, we're going to lift up, out. Arms go out, and then they come back in. So shoulders up, out, and down, in, up, out, down, and in. So we're opening out. We open the arms, we straighten the legs, then we guide the arms back, the legs bend. Awareness is inside. So we open out and guide back. So we connect with lower jaw and we open lower jaw with the mind, connecting with the whole universe and drawing all that amazing chi back to lower jaw by bringing our awareness inside that part of the body. Open and close. You can do this whether you're bending your knees or not, whether your shoulders are moving or not. You open out and you guide awareness back to lower jaw. Lower jaw connects to the vastness, the abundance of the universe, and drawing the mind and chi back, nourishing the organs in lower jaw. And we'll guide the hands to in front of the body and bring them up the middle jaw. Middle jaw is between the belly button and the diaphragm. So it's the digestive organs all in here. And again, we see them as transparent so the chi can go deeper and nourish even more. And in this time, we circle. The movement comes from the elbows. So we open out the elbows, bring the hands, sweep them around, draw them back. And as we draw back, we lower the body. So we circle, legs are straight, draw back, bending the knees, open, and drawing back. So the awareness here is in middle jaw, and then we can expand our awareness, connect with abundance, health, and draw it back and see middle jaw as healthier, nourished, opening out. We're focusing on the chi and information, not the physical form, which is why we see it as transparent and healthy. Opening out, connecting, and nourishing, really supporting, receiving. So we expand out, connect, and draw back and receive. We'll do one more. Opening out, drawing back awareness to middle jaw. And the hands are in front of the body, fingers point up. We guide the hands up to in front of the head. If you'd like to imagine your hands inside the body, you can. And now we're connecting with upper jaw, which is from the diaphragm to the shoulders, and we're including the head. This whole part of the body. And take a moment with your eyes closed to connect with that part of the body, seeing it as transparent. And like we did with Tracy, the pulling chi, connecting your hands to the chi, to that part of your body. We'll begin the movement. It's the same as before. It's initiated from the elbows. We circle around. So the elbows open up, the hands sweep, and they come back to in front of the head. Opening and coming back. And our awareness and mind's doing the same thing. It's opening, and then it's coming back to upper jaw and the head. Opening, the lightness, and then drawing back. Upper jaw and the head are healthier, brighter. Opening out, guiding awareness to deep inside. Opening, drawing back. We'll do one more, expanding, connecting, guiding awareness back to upper jaw. and the head, hands in front of the face. Then we guide the hands to above the head, opening the head, and the palms go right above the top of the head, facing down. The shoulders are relaxed as we stand here. And pour chi through the whole body. This has been our takeaway for a few weeks. So if you'd like to take a moment to close your eyes, imagine chi showering through the whole body. You can do this by bringing your awareness to each part traveling down the body, or visualize it as bright and spacious. And then we'll guide chi down, relaxing the shoulders, leading with the middle fingers, relaxing the elbows. Hands are in front of the body, coming down, but the mind and chi are inside, going through the head, through the chest, smoothing and harmonizing upper jiao with middle jiao, continuing down through lower jiao. With our intention, we close the point on the perineum called Hui Yin, and the chi then goes down the sides, go down both legs to the feet. You can imagine your hands in the universe, guiding up a big ball of chi, guiding it up to above the head. It's light and yet dense, filled, and then showering that chi through the whole body, letting gravity just take it down. When gravity impacts your mind, it doesn't actually impact the chi. Leading with the middle fingers, relaxing your shoulders and elbows. Awareness, mind and chi inside the head. Pouring chi, guiding chi down through the chest, through the torso, pelvis, hips, continuing down the legs, all the way to the feet. And we'll do this one more time. Awareness goes even to the earth, to the universe below, and then guiding up chi. If you want, you can imagine your hands are in the universe, which is true. We are in the universe. Guiding chi to above your head, showering chi through the whole body. Relaxing the shoulders and elbows, leading with the middle fingers, guiding chi down. This last time through the head, and each moment is different. Each moment is new. What does it feel like this time? As chi goes down through the chest and the torso. And there's a chi center called lower dantian right below the belly button. We're going to send chi in just by guiding our awareness into the center of our body at that point. And guiding hands around the waist to the back. Sending chi in to Mingmen, the back. Turning Mingmen is the point opposite the belly button. And leading with the middle finger, guiding the hands backwards. Opening the sides. Slowly turning the palms facing forward. And we've gathered a lot of chi in and out of the body. This room is rich with the lovely chi. And we're going to guide that back to lower dantian. And women go right hand first, men left. And guide your awareness to inside, and the chi will follow. Very simple. We're going to spiral it in. So the hands are going to go left, down, right, up, two, We'll do this one more time. 3. Then we'll go 3 times in the other direction. Spiraling chi going right, down, up, left, up. You've got the circle direction. Going a second time. And the third time. And holding hands on lower dantian, above lower dantian. Take a moment to close your eyes if they're not closed already. And nourish chi. There's nothing to do, just be. You can slowly open your eyes and we'll transition back to sitting. So go ahead and grab a chair or sit. If you'd like to stay standing, you can. And just take one more moment to close your eyes. And go back to that place of being. Want to see what it's like to move and then come back to an internal state. And now we're going to do the head and face. So this is part of our transition from the moving practice to everyday life. So you can rub your hands together, gathering chi in the hands. And starting from between the eyebrows, yin tongue, opening up the forehead. You can imagine your hands deep inside the forehead, opening, making space. And rubbing around the temples, sending chi deep inside the head, to the center of the head through the temples. Bring your awareness inside your head rather than your hands when you do this. And circling around the eye sockets, the vision is clear and bright. Rubbing the sides of nose. Sinus passages are open and clear. And rubbing the whole face with chi. Skin is clear and bright. And then with hands like hooks, we're going to comb in from the scalp, front of the scalp to the back. You can imagine these hands, your chi hands deep inside your head. Blood and chi are moving smoothly, going through the brain. The consciousness is clear and bright. Left hand on the top of the head by way, right hand between the occiput in the back of the head on Ujjayi, and tap chi in. Awareness is on the vibration inside the head. And tapping chi into the ears. And then rubbing from the top of the lobes or top of the ears, circling down, all the way down to the lobes. Gently pulling the lobes. And closing your eyes again. And taking a moment to experience the practice. To connect with this class and this opportunity to be together, practice Qigong, to genuinely feel sincere gratitude in the heart for the MarshStream, for the people who've been helping support the class, whoever told you about it, however you found out about it. Gratitude that you made it, you did it. trust the ability to care for yourself. And deep knowingness and trust for each step along life's path, as crooked as it may be. When you're ready, you can open your eyes or keep them closed.
Thank you, Jana. That was beautiful. So that's it, everybody. That's the end of this series. And just to mention again that Jana's got a wonderful class on Sundays if you want to continue this practice. That we're working on trying to keep this class as a continuation. And beyond that, just like Jana said, thank you to the Marsh for all the support and to all of you for coming as often as you have come, or if you are new, thank you for coming for the first time, checking it out. And if there are any questions, get a hold of the Marsh, send a contact form. We'd love to see you again. And just thank you. I don't know how wonderful it was to have a wonderful class like this with everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here, for sharing this experience together. Thank you.